All right, gang, this is my evening routine. 7 minutes of static stretching. I do this every single evening. It helps me get to bed faster and wake up feeling more refreshed. So it's 7 stretches done for 60 seconds each, all static. Let's jump into it. Our first stretch is a wide straddle. So legs out in a wide but comfortable position. You're gonna lean forward, fingertips on the ground if needed, or if able, all the way to the elbows. So 60 seconds on the clock, or just hanging out. This isn't a crazy stretch. It's about a 6 out of 10. So don't feel like you need to get to end range. We don't want our muscles feeling crazy taxed by any of this. We just want a nice, relaxed stretch the entire 60 seconds. Let gravity take over as you feel able. Lean a little bit more into that stretch. But again, don't feel like it needs to be super gnarly. We want to tell our body, chill out. So 60 total seconds. Breath is relaxed the whole time. If you do find yourself in a position where breathing is challenging, you're probably stretching too deeply. So come out of that a little bit. Just relaxing. Cool. So that's number 1 done. We're gonna stay in the straddle. We're gonna go to the right side, put a nice stretch on the hamstring, grab with the right hand, pull the foot towards you. So we put a little stretch on the calf. But again, same thing here. We want a 6 out of 10. So don't be pulling your foot super tight into you, just a nice calf stretch there, and then leaning the torso forward to get a nice hamstring stretch. Let gravity sink you lower as you feel able. Just a 6 out of 10, nice relaxed breath. So I've been doing this routine for probably well over a year now actually. And I started it because I just really upped my volume on the bike and my legs were heavy in the evening. I was waking up feeling a little more tight and achy than I had in the past. And I tried a few different things, massage guns, foam rolling, lacrosse ball, stuff like that. And I think that stuff helped for sure. But when I started doing this routine, almost instantly, maybe a couple of days of doing it, I felt like, okay, this is the thing that's helping me recover. So we're gonna go right to the other side, same thing. This is stretch 3. Pull the foot towards you, little stretch on the calf, lean the torso into it. So a nice stretch on the hamstring. And probably the biggest reason why I think this works so well is it's super repeatable. You just need a little bit of space. There's no excuses not to do it every evening. And the funny thing is, I picked these 7 stretches sort of at random. I mean, they hit spots in my body that felt sore from the day. But the biggest thing is I love to read in the evening, and I can easily read my Kindle in all of these stretches. And so it makes it even easier to do these things. There's nothing, I don't want to talk myself out of this so I can get in bed and start reading. I can read right here so easily. So that feature of it that makes it so repeatable is why I think this works so well, because it's so easy to be consistent with it. And it's just, that's it. It's just super, super repeatable. So 3 done. Now we're gonna go 90-90. So 90 degrees front leg, 90 degrees back leg, ideally lining elbow up with knee. We're gonna lean forward. And this one you can play around with. You might lean to the outside, you might lean to the inside. Find where you just feel that really nice stretch in the glute. This might change day to day based on the activities you did. Find that spot and just hang out there. Again, it's just a 6 out of 10 stretch, nice and relaxed. And you could see, we had a book right here, Kindle right here. So easy to just hang out in this. And to me, honestly, reading, especially fiction where you're just escaping into a story that's probably unrelated from your day, helps you relax even more because you kind of forget about the tasks you have to do tomorrow, what you didn't get done today. And I think stretching plus escaping, having your mind escape from the day to day, just those two comboed together really help you relax. Cool, so we're just switching other side. Remember, line belly button up with knee, just fold forward into it, find that tight corner that feels good. Just relaxing, nice relaxed breath. If you are someone who does like foam rolling, lacrosse work, and you find a lot of value in that, you could still do that. I still do it sometimes as well, especially after really big days, especially after big trail runs. My calves will be pretty beat up. Do that before the stretching. I think you get more out of the stretching if you foam roll, do the myofascial release stuff first. Keep the breath nice and long and relaxed. Remember, just a 6 out of 10 stretch. Cool. That's 5 down. So number 6, we're doing a heel sit. This one, if this is super gnarly, you can lean back a little bit, have the fingertips on the ground, just hanging out here. This stretch, I will sometimes move around a little bit. You could easily be holding a book here, but I do like to do this every now and then, just a hip flexor pulse to get a really nice stretch all the way from the knees up into the hip flexors. I will do like 2 or 3 of those while I'm hanging out here, especially if I'm feeling really beat up. And if my upper body feels really sore, I'll sometimes do just some overhead reaches here, keeping my butt on my heels, but just reaching up nice and high to stretch out the upper body as well. So this is a super versatile position, but just hanging out here on its own is awesome to help unwind the quads. Cool. And one more, so a classic press up. Hands under shoulders, pressing up, locking elbows if able, and try to think about the entire spine extending back. A lot of times it's easy to just hinge from the low back or the lower middle back. Really try to go all the way up the T-spine and then into the neck as well. But again, just a 6 out of 10, nothing super crazy. Sometimes I'll rotate into this. Just like that. And if I'm reading a really good book, I'll set up like this. But the last 15 to 20 seconds, I do try to make a point to fully extend through the neck as well. So ideally you're here the whole time, but if you got a good book going, I understand if the head drops a little bit. So that's the 7 stretches. Give it a go. Try to stick with it for at least a couple weeks every night in a row to see how you feel about it. If you have any feedback on difficulty level, please let me know. If it's demanded, I will make a beginner version of this stretch. So biggest thing, stay consistent.